This is the ZINUS Lottie upholstered platform bed frame, and I've been sleeping on it for a little over 3 months. I bought it to replace a squeaky metal frame and a clunky box spring, and I'm glad I made the switch. From my experience, the best way to describe it is solid, quiet, and easy to live with. When the box arrived, my first thought was, wow, this is heavy. The package is roughly 100 pounds, and moving it solo took a little planning. I ended up opening it near the door and carrying the pieces into the bedroom. The smart part is how everything is packed inside the headboard behind a zippered panel. Finding all the slats, hardware, tools, and rails tucked in one place kept the setup tidy. I know that sounds like a small thing, but it set the tone for the whole process. Assembly was straightforward. The instructions are mostly visual and clear, and the included ratcheting tool is so much nicer than a basic Allen key. I took the advice to keep all the bolts a bit loose until every piece was connected, then tighten them down. Doing it that way makes the alignment clean and avoids fighting with the last few holes. I put it together by myself in under an hour, and I'm not a furniture pro. If you're new to this, a platform bed just means the frame uses wooden slats to support your mattress directly, so there's no box spring. The slats here are sturdy and spaced close enough for foam and hybrid mattresses. My memory foam mattress sits flat and hasn't sagged or shifted. Key features that stood out to me are the steel frame under the upholstery, the square tufted headboard with foam padding, the wood slats, and the center support beam with legs. In my opinion, that combination is why this bed feels so steady. The headboard and rails are covered in a woven fabric that looks clean and modern. The style is simple: square stitching on the headboard, neutral lines, nothing fussy. The gray color in person leans darker than some photos, more charcoal than light gray, so expect a deeper tone. It works well with light bedding and wood nightstands in my room. On the practical side, the clearance is about 6 inches under the frame. I slid a few low-profile storage bins under there for extra sheets and a toolbox. It's not tall enough for bulky bins, but it's useful in a smaller bedroom where every inch counts. The bed's footprint for the queen is 80.5 inches long and 62.8 inches wide, and the headboard height on my standard version is 43.3 inches, which pairs nicely with a 10 to 12 inch mattress. If you prefer a shorter headboard for low windows or art, there's a short headboard variant available, but mine is the regular one. Noise was my biggest pain point with my old frame, and that's where this one really delivers. From my experience, the Lottie is impressively silent. No creaks when I turn over, no groans when I sit on the edge. Part of that is the foam padding along contact points and the way the slats secure into the rails. There are also non-slip strips that help keep the mattress from sliding. I don't need a separate rug pad or grippy cover to keep it in place. The padded headboard is comfortable enough to lean on for reading or answering late-night emails, which I do more than I should. The structure inspires confidence. The frame is rated up to 700 pounds for the queen, and it feels like it. I'm using a heavy foam mattress, and with 2 adults, the bed still feels rock solid. The center beam and extra legs in the middle distribute weight and prevent the mattress from bowing. If you're new to platform beds, that center support is the part that stops the middle of the mattress from getting soft over time. It's the piece that cheaper frames often skip. There were a couple of things I was unsure about before buying. I'd seen comments about plastic feet, and yes, the feet are plastic. I added felt pads to protect my hardwood floors, and after 3 months, I'm not seeing any scuffs or bending. It doesn't feel cheap in use, though I get why some people wish they were wood. The second thing was color accuracy. As I mentioned, the gray reads darker in person. I ended up liking it. It looks clean and hides dust well, but if you were counting on a pale gray, this isn't that. My last concern was quality control. Sometimes you read stories about misaligned holes. On my unit, everything lined up. I left the bolts loose at first, did a quick nudge here and there, and finished tightening without trouble. Maintenance has been minimal. I wipe the fabric with a dry cloth every couple of weeks and vacuum the slats when I flip the mattress. I did a quick bolt check after the first month and again at 3 months. Everything stayed tight. That's a habit I recommend for any bed frame because little shifts can lead to future squeaks. The upholstery still looks new and hasn't snagged. The slats are flat and there's no sagging anywhere. It's perfect for anyone who wants a clean, modern look without paying luxury prices, or for someone moving into a new place who doesn't want the hassle of buying a box spring. If you're in a smaller apartment or navigating stairs, the single box delivery is convenient, as long as you're ready for the weight. If you prefer a lighter gray or wood feet, that might be a sticking point. There's also a version with USB ports in the headboard, which is handy if you charge your phone at night. My unit doesn't have that, but the standard model works fine for my needs. From my experience, the strengths are clear. The bed is sturdy, quiet, comfortable to lean on, and easy to assemble. The design blends into a lot of bedroom styles, especially with neutral bedding. The 6-inch storage space is useful without making the bed feel too tall. The warranty is 5 years, which gives me some peace of mind, though I haven't had any reason to use it. I haven't noticed any wobble or noise developing over time, and I don't hear anything even during late-night toss-and-turn sessions. In my opinion, the core value lies in the engineering choices you can feel every night. The steel inner frame, the padded contact points, and the well-fitted slats. Those are the pieces that make it quiet and stable. If you've ever owned a frame that starts singing every time you move, you'll appreciate this one right away. I'd recommend this for anyone pairing it with a memory foam or hybrid mattress, and anyone who wants a straightforward build. It's also a good pick if you expect to move again. The bed breaks down into labeled parts and goes back into the headboard pocket for easy transport. The one caveat is the heavy delivery box. Plan how you'll get it inside, or recruit a friend for that step. Key features worth highlighting again are the steel and wood construction with a padded headboard, the no-box spring design with supportive slats, the center support system, the quiet build with foam padding at contact points, the 700-pound capacity for the queen, the 6-inch clearance for storage, and the quick assembly with a ratcheting tool included. Those are the things that shape my day-to-day experience the most. In conclusion, after 3 months, the ZINUS Lottie upholstered platform bed frame has been a dependable upgrade. It looks good, it sleeps quiet, and it doesn't complicate my life. I set it up once, tightened it down, and it's been doing its job without calling attention to itself, which is exactly what I want from a bed frame. If you like a modern upholstered look, want solid support without a box spring, and value a simple setup, this is an easy yes. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.